You're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com, part of Tequila Aficionado Media. I'm Alex Perez in Southern California, and my friend there on screen is
I'm
Miguelito.
Mike Morales here also in Southern California in the armpit of the San Gabriel Valley.
Whoa!
Oh,
Hey!
hey, Alex, tonight we finally complete the set. This has been like
Come
what
full circle.
4 years ago?
Wow, has it been that long?
I don't know. I think it's been 4 or 3 years. This is what I'm talking about, folks. We are going to taste and dissect Capena Tequila Silver. And the reason that we're making a big deal out of this is we have had the first two variations, first two expressions from this line. Mike Gota is the brand owner. There is Capena that's infused with what's the
This is the one with the I think the dried
dried plums.
Yeah, plums, exactly.
And what are they calling it?
Dried Japanese plums or something like that.
Yeah,
This one was the Li Hing infused.
Li Hing. And it's got a really like a cult following, that Li Hing. And then Alex and I last year we did the Capena chili infused, loved it. And there's a nice backstory and history. If you haven't seen that review, it's on our 2020 playlist on YouTube. And tonight we finally get to taste the base product. This is the blunt.
The true base.
This is the truth. This is the base juice of those two that have been a real hit. I'm just kind of surprised that. Well, not surprised, but they took their own sweet time in coming. They kind of worked the brand backwards. Most often, you see the Blanco come out first, and then you see the other expressions. In this case, it was the reverse. You see the expressions first that came on the market, and then we got the Blanco. So Alex has already poured his in his Glencairn. I have my Stasso Jarrito, and I had to break the seal off camera because lately, I don't know what it is with these bottling companies, but lately the cellophane, I've had to wrestle it to the ground many times. I could do
some clippers for them.
Yeah, I've had to use box cutters, scissors, all kinds of stuff.
All right, Mike. As soon as I opened this up and poured it, I can really smell that citrus notes in the roasted agave. Wow, it's just like you say, it comes out right up and says hello to you.
Yep, absolutely. Wow. Matter of fact, after I broke the seal and popped the cork, it just right out of the bottle you could smell.
It's like genie wanting to come out.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Boy, that's bright. That's a bright nose, isn't it?
It is. It's really fresh. It's got a beautiful, clear shine to the look.
Yeah, my lighting here. We're recording this at night, so my lighting is not the greatest, and I don't have any sunlight right now. So,
wow.
But yeah, this is pristine.
Yeah, wow. What a beautiful nose too, Mike.
Again, well, that's one of the brightest noses that I've had this year thus far. We've had all kinds of different noses, but this was really just bright. It's like that a light goes on.
That's a beauty.
Wow. That's like is it lime or grapefruit?
I'm getting ruby red grapefruit, I would say.
Yeah, it's not. It's even more intense than your regular grapefruit.
Yeah, it's real citrusy.
Wow, that is
real clean, real fresh, really inviting.
That's almost like it has a squeeze of the juice in it. I mean, it obviously doesn't, but wow.
You can really smell the good balance of alcohol too. Nice. Dive in.
Did you get the alcohol in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, let's taste the goods. Wow.
Wow, what a beauty.
That's one hell of an attack.
That is really good.
Wow.
I got still the roasted agave.
Wow, wow, wow.
Mm. Just slightly sweet on the palate. Really well balanced. It's got a medium long finish, little heat on the back end.
It's not tame. I thought it was going to go in a little bit, a little bit sweeter, but it went in almost full-blown citrus with the explosion at mid-palate. And boy, that finish is medium to long. That's a nice warm fuzzy.
That's really good.
Wow.
Well, this is a substantial Blanco.
Yeah, there's the mouthfeel is
Yeah, it's really full, really rich.
I wish the information that we had. Let's give you the stats on this. Capena, so I don't. So we know exactly what the NOM number is. This is NOM 1468.
Nice.
And let's see here. It is in the Los Altos region, known for its mineral-rich red clay. Well, that's just a general description. We got an email from Mike, who is Mike Gota, who is the brand owner, and the interesting thing is that the brands that are coming out of that distillery, one of those we've had this year, and it's Lalo tequila. So if you folks have seen the Lalo review, you might want to revisit that, because this is going to compete with its stablemate. As far as I'm concerned, Alex, I'm just going to go say it now. This is a Brand of Promise nominee here, man.
No, most definitely, hands down. All right, here's a selfie within a selfie.
Oh, you're going to do it, huh? The selfie within a selfie?
Let's do the selfie within a selfie.
Jeez.
Let me take my glasses off.
Oh, you didn't take it yet?
Yeah, do another one. Let me do the one.
Another one? Selfie.
Yeah.
Selfie.
Oh, this is really, really good.
It's rich.
This
is a rich, deep. Would you say it's complex, or is it it's just deep? I mean, the nose comes across just complete citrus, really heavily on the grapefruit, but it's bright, and then the agave hits you. What's that?
You know what it reminds me of? Kind of like an old school Blanco.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what we got when we did Lalo as well. It's for some reason this particular distillery must have the wherewithal to be able to get these kind of flavor profiles from their agave. Now, the information that Mike sent us is that this is they love to highlight the quality of the juice. Other brands that come out of there is Lalo and Alchemia. Alchemia is an organic tequila, so they're familiar with an organic cooking protocol as well. So the distillery is rather versatile. This is, we put a lot of effort into packaging of this product, and let me see if I can read the rest of this. The same hand-forged glass bottles. They look like the ocean in shoulders. Capena means captain in Hawaiian. And we really want to pay tribute to the rich history of the Polynesian seafaring quality, I guess. The ancient explorers used the stars and other tools to find islands in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean way before sextants or GPS. So here comes the story, okay? There are also archaeological evidence, apparently, that chickens in Hawaii have origins from Central and North America. Did not know that. I mean, but you and I did the research on the chili peppers, and those came across with a particular Franciscan friar. So so again, there's a lot of cultural and food exchange between the Hawaiian Islands and Latin America. It's just known. And he says, well, there's no evidence that they brought any tequila or pulque back to Hawaii with them. We'd like to think that it's possible they did. So,
you know what, people?
Good.
We never know. You will never know.
Yeah, I think
there's the possibility.
Yeah, well, you and I did Dos Volcanes. That's 3 miles outside of the denomination of origin of tequila, and it's in an area considered archaeological evidential that is the cradle of distillation.
That's right.
Prior to the conquest, prior to the Spanish, which means if they found anything, they sometimes call it Filipino distillation, so Asian distillation, South Pacific distillation. Who knows? Who knows? So
we need to build a time machine so we can go back and.
I tell you what, if
do sipping off the cuff in that area.
Off the cuff like the Flintstones.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. I'd like this with a side of Bronto burgers.
We need a lot of pulque.
A lot of pulque, yeah. And then we'll come up with some crazy idea like, how about we infuse this pulque with pineapple? No, I got coconut over here. All right.
Yeah.
So here we are. Brain of Promise nominee in the Blanco category.
Hands down. Excellent.
Wow. That stuff is.
Get yourself one.
Wow. Do we have a price point on this thing? Do we know?
I don't know. I've seen it out in the marketplace. Let me look it up real quick.
Here, this is like my third pass.
It just keeps on giving, man.
Well, now it's opened up a little bit more. Now it went in a little bit sweeter.
Had you just opened up your bottle?
Yeah, I did. I mean, just off camera. So, it now in the glass, it's actually a little bit sweeter, but the finish is still there. The pepper explosion is still there. It's like this flavor profile just keeps on giving.
Yeah, it was a good choice with this distillery.
Yeah, I think the distillery was a great idea. I'm gonna see if I can't get Mike to be on our open bar show, because what I would like to know from him is, why did he decide not to start with the Blanco and then the infusions? Why did he work it backwards?
Good question.
And I get the Li Hing idea, because that's, I think he spends half his time in Hawaii and the other half in Washington State, I believe. But I'd like to know the idea. Who came up with that plan, and what were the challenges when some people have a hard time selling a new expression of tequila or mezcal or a new agave spirit. So I think I'll reach out to him and ask him, because I bet he's got a great story.
Oh yeah, no, that would be interesting. Let me see. I'm trying to find Capena. I keep bumping into the infused ones.
Yeah, I had a hard time looking for anything on the Blanco. And I know it's being rolled out, so it should be available where all of his other expressions are. So
I can't seem to find it.
Wow. So we're the first. As usual.
First.
We beat the crowd, and sometimes with more than a stick. Sometimes we use our palates.
He does whatchamacallit in San Diego have it? What's his name?
Zach. Old Town Tequila doesn't have it yet.
Let's see. That's one of the places I usually check. Old Town Tequila in Old Town San Diego. Man, we got some memories there.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, we do. There's some we can't remember. Walking the streets of Old Town Tequila with a luggage.
That was awesome.
With a luggage cart and Dom Pilar, and looking for an open bar that we could,
We had an entourage, man.
Yeah, and then
we got kicked out of a bar, didn't we?
Yeah, we did because they closed down at like 1 o'clock or something or two, and then we went back to the hotel and ordered pizza. So we're finishing off these samples of tequila with pizza. I thought that was really cool too.
Oh, cool. No, no, not Old Town doesn't even have any of them.
Wow. So there you go, folks. That's our take on Capena Tequila Blanco. This is the
Yeah,
if
this
you
is
could,
unique if you can't find it around here.
yeah, it's the silver foil on it. You can't miss it. It looks like the bottles are the same. All three iterations. You still have the K and the Hawaiian Islands as the logo. Remember, Capena means captain. So you're the captain of your own ship. This is
Aye, aye, Captain.
aye, Captain. Um, Actually, you can cue the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song,
You can cue the Benny Hill music.
the Benny Hill music. Don't go there. That's our take on Capeta Tequila Blanco, and wonderful brand of promise nominee. If you find it out there,
Well deserved.
tell us what the price point is. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit the notification bell, give us a like, write a comment, let us know what you're paying for it. Because I gotta tell you, whatever it is, even if it's priced somewhere around where Lalo is, it's worth every penny.
Oh yeah, it's awesome, Blanco.
Yeah.
Such a sippable tequila. I mean, this is the stuff I would just pour and just sit with for a while.
Yeah. Or you know what? Now that summer's coming here in Southern California, a soda, tequila soda, and yeah, I wouldn't even hesitate putting an ice cube in it. I wouldn't do it, but tequila and soda. I don't know. This is.
I've become such a purist. I just have it. I just love it neat.
Yeah, me too. It's in fact, but you're a cocktail guy though. See, that's this thing. You're able. You have that ability to play with it. But there are certain ones you just don't want to.
I would keep this one just on the side, just to sip. I would use something else.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks. I'm Mike Morales here in Southern California. That guy out there is
Alex Perez, also in Southern California. You've been listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com and Tequila Aficionado Media. Thanks for watching. Like us, watch us, listen to us, and as always, sip wisely.